New England is home to several different water parks. Some operate exclusively in the summer, while others are built indoors to allow year-round operations. In this video, I will rank the region's top 10 water parks. Before starting the list, I want to note a few parks that will not be included. First, this list is being made in early 2024. There are 3 parks that have a chance to make this list in future years. The most notable is the new Great Wolf Lodge coming to Foxwoods. This is slated to open in 2025. This will open as the largest indoor water park in the region, as it's 30% larger than New England's first Great Wolf Lodge in Fitchburg. The Cape Cod Inflatable Park is being rebranded as Wicked Waves this year. This will be accompanied by some high-profile additions such as the Riptide Rockets water coaster, 3 additional tube slides, and a trapdoor speed slide. Then the Cape Cod Resort and Indoor Water Park is being rebranded as a Margaritaville Resort this year. The pre-existing water park was small, but this could potentially make the list if the renovation is accompanied by some new slides. This list will also only include parks I have personally visited. I have been to most water parks in New England, but there is one notable exception. I have not been to the Jay Peak Pump House in Vermont. This likely would have placed on the lower half of the list. They have a standout slide in Lachute, which is an aqua loop speed slide. Then the giant glass ceiling looks to give better lighting than the indoor water parks featured on this list. Lastly, if you want more in-depth thoughts about any of these parks, I have separate reviews already published for all the ones in the top 10. Starting off the list at number 10 is the Water Park of New England in Danvers, Massachusetts. This is a small indoor water park formerly known as Coco Key. This is a great option for families with younger kids. The park is a laid-back atmosphere and low crowds. The slide lineup is not too wild, which is why it's not higher on my personal list. There's only one main slide tower about 4 to 5 stories tall. There are 2 body slides with decent speed. Then there are 2 tube slides, and the park uniquely allows you to ride them backwards if you'd so like. Then you have spray grounds and pools to round everything out. Number 9. Water Whiz in Wareham, Massachusetts. This is not to be confused with the defunct Water Whiz that used to operate in Rhode Island. The Cape Cod location is far larger and was most famously featured in Adam Sandler's Grown Ups movie. The park is built around a hill, and many slides use that to their advantage. There is not a single standout slide here, but most things are solid. There are some large body slides generating a lot of speed, a handful of decent tube slides, and a series of mat slides that will have you comically wiping out into the pool at the bottom. And this park of course has some areas to relax, including a sizable lazy river. Number 8. Crocodile Cove at Lake Compounce. This water park is a nice location around a lake, and you can actually go swimming in it. This is in addition to the standard pools. This park has really benefited from some recent investments. Venus Vortex is a cool looking boomerango slide with some airtime, and Storm Surge is a dizzying body slide around a lighthouse that was plus with audio and visual effects. There are some additional slide towers, but the other attractions are just okay in my opinion. Number 7. Splashway Bay at Quasi. This water park has grown mightily over the past decade. The park is a strict height limit, but they've still managed to add all sorts of slides. Most notably, they recently added a water coaster in Rocket Rapids. The first drop is great airtime, and the uphill ascents are drenching. Then this park is a mix of body slides and tube slides. There aren't any lazy rivers or conventional pools here, but there is a nice beach along Lake Quassapog that you can take full advantage of. And this park's smaller size results in less queues than the larger parks in this list. Number 6. Splashtown USA at Funtown USA. This is a compact water park, but it's bright and colorful. There are some solid tube slides on an older tower. Then this park has some more modern slides such as a Pro Slide Tornado and 2 trapdoor slides. The latter are fast and thrilling, but they can be a bit rough on your back, but the park fortunately provides these backboards to eliminate this issue. There isn't much else beyond the slides though, outside of some small pools, and there's no shade here. Number 5. Aquaboggan in Saco, Maine. This park is located just down the street from Splashtown. This is another water park built around a hill. The standout slide here is Stealth. This is a half-pipe slide with a frighteningly steep drop at the start. And this park allows you to ride backwards, which makes it even more thrilling. Then this park recently brought back the Yankee Ripper, where you can go down a big drop in a sled and skim across the surface at the bottom. It's a unique slide type. Then the Pipeline Mat Slide is quite good as well. There isn't too much else at this park, but it has an inviting atmosphere. Number 4. Hurricane Harbor at Six Flags New England. This water park has been stagnant for roughly 2 decades. The only slide added in the past 20 years is Bonsai Pipelines, and it's already been closed. But the existing slide lineup is strong. There are multiple family raft slides, including the shockingly wild Swiss Family Toboggan. You really slide up the walls on that one. Then there's a Pro Slide Tornado with a thrilling drop, some solid tube slides, and a larger speed slide tower. Then most notably, this park is the Typhoon Water Coaster. It is an older one with conveyor belts to push you uphill, and there's no airtime, but the drops are still large and fun. This park rounds everything out with plenty of pools and a lazy river. The biggest con with this place is ride availability. It is exceedingly rare to visit this park on a day when all the slides and areas are open, and unfortunately, the slides closed most often are their 2 best ones in Swiss Family Toboggan and Typhoon. This keeps this park out of the top 3. Number 3. Water Country in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. This water park is most famous in the region for its catchy theme song.
Water country, water country, water country, have some fun!
But the park itself is really well rounded. The employees are super friendly. The park has a nice atmosphere, and there are plenty of slides. There is no standout slide here. That's the only thing holding this park back to jump higher. It is just a large and varied lineup of decent slides, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. There are plenty of slides to fill a day. These range from family raft slides, to conventional tube slides, to all sorts of body slides. There is something for all thrill levels and tastes. And this park is the supporting attractions as well, such as a lazy river and large pools, to give guests the ability to relax in between the slides. Number 2. Great Wolf Lodge, Fitchburg. This is a great indoor water park. This one also started off as a smaller Cocoa Key, but as part of the renovation to a Great Wolf Lodge, a second section was added. It is a bit weird how they're connected by a hallway, but I welcome the additional attractions. The slide lineup here is about quality over quantity. There's a trio of epic slides here. First is Wolf's Tail. This is a trapdoor slide with a near vertical drop at the start and a fast-paced helix. Howling Tornado is a Pro Slide Tornado with a suspenseful drop and an incredible lighting package. Then Alberta Falls looks like an innocent tube slide, but the left slide is a large drop midway through, followed by a tight helix. It is a wild sequence. Then this park has some other amenities such as pools, play areas, and a lazy river, although the latter is very small. And as a bonus, crowds are usually light here because it's usually expensive to visit if you are not a resort guest, but you can get cheap day passes on off-peak weekdays. And coming in number 1 is Whale's Tail in Lincoln, New Hampshire. This is another park more about quality over quantity. Bonsai Pipeline is a fantastic half-pipe slide with multiple airtime moments. Poseidon's Voyage is an intense trapdoor slide with an incredible drop at the start. Eye of the Storm is a body bowl slide that comically dumps you into the water. Then their older body slides have some enjoyable drops mixed in. Beyond the slides, this park has some pools and a lazy river. Then the park as a whole just has a great atmosphere. The surrounding area is naturally beautiful. Then the employees are super friendly. They really elevate the experience. So those are my 10 favorite water parks in New England as of early 2023. What are your favorite water parks in the region, or thoughts on any of the ones I mentioned? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this countdown, I would appreciate it if you gave this video a like, and you considered subscribing, because there'll be a lot more roller coaster and amusement park videos here at Canobie Coaster. Thanks for watching.